Hey everyone, Becca here, and today I want to talk to you about alcohol. It is not a secret that when I lost all my weight, alcohol was one of the things that I gave up. And at the time, I was in my 20s, I was bartending and working at a gym as a personal trainer. And when I told people that I gave up drinking, I kind of felt like I sounded like an alcoholic. And now we've got this like mommy wine culture that is just not healthy for the masses. And I would never tell someone that they have to give up drinking. But I can tell you that you're going to go a lot further and a lot faster if you at least temporarily give up your drinking. I gave up drinking for 12 weeks and that was it. It changed my tolerance, it changed my taste because I was changing all the foods that I was eating. And so when I went back to drinking, I just didn't want it as much anymore. And some drinks are more empty calorie based than others. And there's all the people that'll tell you, well, drink this or drink that. But to me, it was more than just the calories I was drinking. Studies have shown that even though we feel like we crash hard and sleep really good after we've been drinking, the opposite is actually true. Our sleep quality decreases. Alcohol dehydrates you, alcohol lowers your inhibitions, and so you're more likely to make other bad choices, whether it's staying up later, not drinking enough water, eating some food you wouldn't normally eat. And then the next day, studies have shown that people eat up to like 6,000 extra calories a day, the day after you drink. And so the lowered inhibitions and possible like fried food and pizza after you're normally done eating the night you drink continues into the next day, where we continue eating foods we don't normally eat and shouldn't eat as much of, and just trying to satisfy our stomach. So I would never tell you have to give up drinking, but I would strongly encourage you find a time frame in which you could say no to alcohol. I was bartending when I gave it up, and I didn't really tell a lot of people that I was doing it. So when people would buy me shots at the bar, I would do like a shot of Coke instead of Jack, or a shot of water instead of vodka. And I let the people think I was drinking. I also found that when I would go out with coworkers, after work, if I ordered a glass of water or a glass of lemonade, or if I had a cup in my hand, people were less likely to question me. They just assumed it was alcohol. And so then I didn't have to worry about not the peer pressure, but the questioning. There's nothing worse than when you're doing something to be healthy and you've got like a drunk friend who's like, why aren't you drinking? You're not gonna be having any fun if you don't drink. And I just didn't want to deal with that. So I just didn't even say anything. But in the end, like, I still drink today. Sometimes, once in a while. It's always funny when you go to the doctor and they're like, how often do you have a drink? And I'm like, I have like 2 drinks at one like night, like maybe once a month. So I pretty much don't really drink these days. However, it is something that I was able to put back in once I hit a mindset shift where I wasn't just drinking just because, right? Like, I socially drink once in a while, and it is kind of because, but I'm just in better control of it, and my health is definitely better for it. So I would love to know, have you ever given up drinking? Have you ever considered giving up drinking? Do you think that you could? If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'd love to continue the conversation with you. Have a great day.